Hello, you're about to watch a video about Transcendentalism, which is a philosophical movement that developed in the 1830s in the New England region of the United States as a protest to the current state of culture and society. Enjoy the video. This is Henry David Thoreau, who published the book Walden in 1854. The book Walden detailed Thoreau's experiences over the course of 2 years in a cabin that he built near Walden Pond. By immersing himself in nature, Thoreau hoped to gain a more objective understanding of society through personal introspection. Simple living and self-sufficiency were Thoreau's other goals, and the whole project was inspired by Transcendentalism philosophy. You're about to watch a short video narrative about Ralph Waldo Emerson and Henry David Thoreau, who were two key players during the Transcendentalism movement.
Emerson was originally a Unitarian minister, and he leaves the church because he doesn't believe he can deliver the sacrament anymore after the death of his wife, and he goes on sort of a spiritual journey and sort of develops this philosophy, which he really lays out in the essay I have you guys read, which is Nature. Why is it called Transcendentalism? It's because Emerson believes that there is something in the nature of human beings that transcends human experience, that moves beyond the physical. There's a belief that there is an intuitive personal revelation that goes beyond what we can experience with our physical selves, but is also tied to our physical selves. And he talks about in Nature about nature being a duality. There's nature in the natural self, but nature in our character. So our nature, right, and also nature. Idealism versus materialism, that there is a material use for nature, but there's also an ideal use for nature. And he talks about that in terms of commodity, the material use of nature, and also beauty and idealism and language and those sorts of ideal uses for nature. Thoreau puts it very poetically, and a lot of these Transcendentalist writers wrote both poetry and prose, but Thoreau puts it very poetically in, I hear beyond the range of sound, I see beyond the range of sight. And that's, a very clear way of expressing really an abstract idea, which is this concept of an experience beyond nature that is somehow connected to nature. Transcendentalism was a philosophy, not a religion, but you can actually pin down actual transcendentalist beliefs in a lot of ways, and it does spring out of some religious philosophies. So what were those transcendentalist beliefs? First is a unity of the world and God, that God is present in nature, nature is a reflection of God. There's a